How's it hanging, ladies and folks? My name is Chris R.R. Balzo, and this is my show. You're about to hear the 13th chapter of my ongoing sword and sorcery sci-fi narrative. A story written, read, performed, and edited, all with your earholes in mind. So don't even concern yourself with going back to catch up quite yet, because this episode, like every episode, just so happens to be the perfect jumping on point. And then, once you're hooked, feel free to go back and check out all the previous episodes of the show. There's plenty there to keep you busy till next week's tale drops. But for now, all I need you to do is sit back, relax, and allow me to unfurl the wizard scroll. The Tiger Woods at dawn. Truly the 69th wonder of Yerxlin. A beautiful sight to behold if you're in the area, with its lush, vibrant greenery swaying in the cool morning breeze, with that warm, soft, orangey yellow glow of the rising sun permeating through the tree line, and with the sky above hewn in a calming pink, stuck in that weird transition phase between night and day where the sky does whatever the fuck it wants. And it was here, in this unassuming neck of the woods, nestled up within the branches of an unassuming oak, that Krystall Everfall's simple, unassuming treehouse sat, now barely visible in the early morning light of the forest.
6:09 a.m.? Oh no! How many times did I hit snooze? Oh, I can't be late on my first day of magic lessons. What would Azataz say?
You're late, elf.
Azataz, I'm sorry I'm late. I overslept.
Tisk, tisk. Clearly you are not worth my time, and therefore not worthy of living. So I kill you now!
I better hurry.
And so the elf did just that. With the speed of a hummingbird hopped up on cold brew, she slipped into her leaf poncho, brushed her hair and teeth, popped a slice of toast into her mouth, and lo, she was out of the door in no time at all. Then she hopped on her trusty skateboard that will never be brought up again and began skitching on the back of a horse toward her destination.
Hey there, I'm a fucking talking horse. Where to, kind stranger?
The Wizard Tower. I've got to make it to my first day of magic lessons on time.
Well, don't you worry, darling. I'll get you there with time to spare. Here we are, friend.
Thanks again, fucking talking horse.
Bye-bye. All right, I'm going to do another one. Oh my god, I don't know how to neigh.
Meanwhile, inside the Wizard Tower's penthouse suite...
I do love sleeping in. Snug as a bug in a rug, they call me. No responsibilities, absolutely no plans. This is the life.
Azataz, I'm here for our magic lesson.
God damn it, that's right, the kid. What time is it? Oh, almost 7:10. Might as well get the dabbing rig out for the occasion.
Hello? Is anybody in there?
I'll be there in a minute! Oh my god! Oh fuck! I think I'm dying! Oh fuck! Oh my god, I almost yacked!
Well, Azataz, I made it, despite your directions.
Ah, Krystall, my young protege. Right on time, I see,
he said as the clock struck 7:10.
Welcome. I hope you're ready for an unforgettable wake and bake.
I'm here for magic lessons, not magic drugs, Azataz.
Tomato, tomato, same difference. They don't call it wizard weed for nothing, girl. You smoke enough of this shit, it'll give you magic powers, you know. How do you think wizards do their thing? It's the whole point.
Huh. That makes sense, actually. I guess I never put it together before.
Now are you gonna come in and take a hit of this shit, or are you just gonna stand there like a total narc?
Whoa, bro. I ain't no fucking narc. Give me that device. Hesitaz, I think I'm dying.
Yeah, that's normal. Now it's time for your first lesson. First, I'll show you how to ponder an orb properly. Luckily for us, my all-seaball gets cartoons from other dimensions. I think you'll get a real kick out of Camp Laszlo.
Okay.
Now, I know it's not explicitly stated in the show, but that steer character at the end there was a nod to the iconic character Heifer from Rocko's Modern Life.
Whoa, cool. I'm so high that I actually understand what you're saying right now. Wait a minute. Hesitaz, I think we're being listened to right now.
Oh, that's just the audience. Don't mind them. They're only here for the show.
Show? What are you talking about? What show?
They should make a podcast about you.
What's a podcast? Hold on. Are we on a fucking podcast right now?
The whole time, yes.
Huh. You know what? That's actually pretty fucking sweet. When I first realized I was on a podcast, I was pretty spooked. Not gonna lie. But now I'm thinking that this is how I'm gonna make it big. I'm gonna do like at least 3 voices.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, just the audience.
So, you have peered beyond the 4th, I see. Excellent! That's a good sign! Now, do you have any questions for me? About wizards, perhaps? That's what I'm teaching you how to do, right?
Yeah. What's the deal with the fish tank? This thing is frickin' sweet!
Ah, why thank you, my young protege.
How'd you do it?
You see, with proper training, a stable mana source, and the right state of mind, a seasoned wizard such as myself can summon some of the most monstrous sea creatures I could think of. Great white sharks, krakens, killer whales, sea dragons, clownfish, etc. All without having to leave my bedchamber. Then I shrunk them all down with my handy-dandy shrink ray spell, filled the tank with water, levitated some gravel and decorations and shit into place with my mind, and here we are.
Wow. Magic's so cool.
Indubitably. Now it is time for your next lesson. Come, we shall fly on my broom down to this spot in Pineville I know called the Sorcerer's Slice. They've got a wicked sick breakfast pizza for only $10.99.
Breakfast? Pizza?
Oh my goodness, kid, this thing is insane. We're talking eggs, cheese, hash browns, ham, bacon, sausage, and blackberry jam, all on a pizza for $10.99.
Dude, that sounds so fucking good right now. Let's go.
Hello? Welcome to the Sorcerer's Slice. Can I get a name for the order?
Kid, you gotta make the order. They don't let me come here anymore.
What?
I was banned from coming here 74 years ago for cutting bad checks. Please, they'll recognize my voice. You have to order.
All right, fine.
I'm sorry. I didn't catch that. Can I get a name for the order, please?
Yeah, hi. My name's Krystall.
Good morning, Krystall. What can I get for you this fine Saturday morning?
Let me get, 4 of those breakfast pizzas.
4 breakfast pizzas.
A cheese calzone with extra garlic dipping sauce.
Cheese calzone comes with a side. You want a garden salad or an order of fries with that?
I'll go with the salad. And don't forget the garlic sauce.
Side salad and extra garlic sauce. Will that be all for the order?
What about you, Azzy? You want anything?
You're gonna eat all that by yourself?
I mean, a gal's gotta eat. Now, what do you want?
I'll take a breakfast pizza and a large orange juice.
Hey, wait a minute. Is that Azataz the Wise? You bastard! We still haven't forgot about those bad checks you gave us 74 years ago. Go on, get.
What? No Azataz here. I'm just an inspiring ventriloquist. I bet I had you fooled for a second there, though, huh?
Yeah, that impression is really good. Anyway, your order comes out to 138 gold and 42 cents.
138 gold? Are you kidding me? Why so expensive all of a sudden?
Sorry, ma'am. Mayor Zebediah's skeleton became the new mayor a few months back, so we've unfortunately had to add a 100% skin tax onto your order today.
I can't afford this shit. Hey! Do you take checks per chance?
What did I tell you, kid? Ain't this the best part of waking up or what?
Dude, this is so fucking good. I can't believe I've never heard of this place before.
Now it is time for your next lesson. Come, let us fly back to my wizard tower.
Actually, can we stop at my place first? I just realized I forgot to bring my wand with me.
Yes, that would be rather important to have with us for this next lesson. Besides, I really have to take a whiz. Ain't talking the magic kind either. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, if you know what I mean. I gotta pee real bad.
Aha! Here it is. Azzy, you good in there? I'm ready to go when you are.
Hey, kid. Am I missing something here? Or is your toilet just a hole in the floor? How does this even work? Where's the, the water, the flush, all of that? It's just a hole. What am I looking at here? Was your toilet stolen?
Dude, it's an outhouse. It's not that hard. Just piss in the hole, au naturel style, and for frickin' frack's sake, please put some effort into aiming for it. Last thing I want to do right now is clean up after your drip tip all high.
That's Master Dude to you, kid. And remember this, I am your elder, and as such should be treated with utmost...
Just fallen.
Oh, my aching. Everything. Wait a minute. Oh, my God. Oh, for goddamn God's sake. Did I just land in feces? How disgusting, how despicable, and so unsanitary. At least it broke my fall.
Hold on, Master Dude. I can get you out of there with my handy-dandy force pull dagger. Here, catch.
Okay, now what?
Hold on tight.
Whoa!
And lo, the elf had retrieved her newfound tutor from the depths of her outhouse, and the duo were off.
All right, I need to take a shower and another shower real quick. Why don't you sit down in my nice elk leather chair here and ponder the orb on your own for a bit?
With all due respect, as it has, Master Dude, I really don't think a bunch of kids' cartoons from a far-off distant year of 2006 are gonna teach me anything.
Oh, but that's the thing about the all-see ball, my dear. It sees all. There's plenty of good, factual edutainment floating around in the ether. You just need to know where to look. My recommendation? The Yesteryear channel. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go wash all this poopy off.
Did he really just call it poopy? Ugh. Anyway, where's the damn Yesteryear channel?
We now return to Ancient Aliens. Have aliens visited Yerxland thousands of years ago? And if so, did they help build the myriad pyramids dotted across the sandscape desert? Perchance. My name is Bobby O'Clotworthy, and today we have asked this random Sorcerer's Slice employee for his side of the story.
Dude, there was this one time where I was like in the woods at night, smoking some of that old Toby with my friends, right? Everything was going good, the vibes were strong, and we were all having a nice time dry humping our dates and shit. That is, until a fucking UFO came down and snatched my girlfriend Brenda. You wouldn't know her because she goes to another school, but now she's gone. I swear. She let me touch her titty and everything.
You heard it here first.
in this crap. So next season. What else is there to watch on this thing?
No, don't touch that dial. Keep your undivided attention on the soothing sounds of my deep daytime television narrator's voice. You are getting very sleepy. Your eyelids are beginning to droop down. And it's getting harder and harder to keep those dang eyes open. Huh, Krystall?
Yeah, I am feeling pretty sleepy. Wait, how'd you know my name?
Yes! The ruse worked! At long last, the crystal apple is finally mine! Now to dispose of the body. Shrink ray spell! Wonderful, a nice little piece of meat for my sharks to enjoy. Flick! Oh, shit! I do believe it is about that time, ladies and folks. Today's episode of The Wizard's Scroll is brought to you by listeners like you. Head on over to patreon.com/thewizardscroll today for instant access to all sorts of patron-exclusive content, including, but not limited to, early access to new episodes before they're released, phone and desktop wallpapers, and a whole bunch of other shit as well. Sign up for a small monthly donation today at Patreon. That's patreon.com/thewizardscroll, and you better know how to spell that. Anyway, that's about it from this old blabbermouth. As it's out. Now for that second shower.
She had been tricked, deceived, bamboozled by that wily old wizard. The one whose promises of power had all turned out to be grade A bullshit. Because presently, Krystall awoke from her nap only to find herself lying amidst a colorful assortment of iridescent pebbles, somehow giving off their own light in the otherwise pitch-black trench she found herself in. Corals, kelps, and other aquatic oddities dotted the seascape as well, ones that the elf was able to gaze upon much more easily once she leapt to her feet, instinctively reaching into an inner pocket of her leaf poncho as she did so, loath to discover that her crystal apple-tipped obsidian wand was no longer in her possession.
What the fucking fuck, old man?
So she dug around in her pockets for her other weapon, that short, jagged force-pull dagger, the one which, thankfully, was still sheathed in its elk leather scabbard.
Oh, little pointy, boy am I glad to see you. I could kiss you right now, and I think I will. Ah, tits. Cut my lip.
A slow trickle of blood presently dispersed from the fresh slit and into the surrounding water just overhead. But soon, too soon, before she was even fully aware she bled it all, out from a building-sized pineapple in the distance emerged a school of great white sharks. Those large carnivorous lions of the sea, whose single-minded bloodlust was topped only by their blistering speeds, both of which were presently on display as they tore through the water and straight for her. So she hucked her dagger without a second thought, without even a first thought, sending its faux gold, shimmering blade whirling toward that mindless swarm, leaving the smallest scratch imaginable across one shark's dorsal fin before whizzing directly into another's waiting mouth.
I'm too fucking high for this shit, man.
Krystall's lean elven frame darted across the seafloor as if surrounded by air. Naruto running away from those sharks, those mindless killing machines, those apex predators who made to grind her up between their countless rows of massive, pointed teeth. And though her mind was still barely limping along, still reeling from her early morning wizardweed smoke sesh, It didn't take very many mental gymnastics at all to figure she needed to skedaddle. But those massive, ravenous fish kept on her, kept propelling themselves toward their quarry, that still bleeding elf, the one who bobbed and weaved, zigged and zagged around coral beds, boulders, and other aquatic obstacles, all in an attempt to extricate herself from this doozy of a pickle. She ran faster, 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 faster than she had ever run in her entire life. Nothing but adrenaline and lizard brain instincts guiding her speeding body across the seascape. Like a thing possessed, she bolted along the ground, ran so fast that she failed to process the encroaching danger before she careened directly into it. As the elf's considerable running speeds were reduced to nothing, with her chestnut-shaped, almond-toned face taking the brunt of the blow from the invisible wall that stopped her in her tracks. Her face was ruined, all sorts of busted up. Perhaps her tactic of running with her arms sticking backwards was a bad move, for now, after a nasty collision that knocked the bewildered young elf off her feet, she sported 2 black eyes and a broken, bent, and crooked nose bursting with blood. Crimson gore which now spewed in huge plumes into the surrounding water. Fat globs of the stuff that might as well have been shaped like big red arrows pointing down at her prone, bowled-over figure, signaling to those rapidly gaining sharks exactly where their prey was situated, where she stood battered, bruised, bloodied, cornered, and out of her element, her dagger eaten, her wand missing, no doubt stolen by that jealous, craven old bag, and at least a dozen sharks racing straight for her. In the words of the bard, Krystall was fucked. But rather than panic, rather than spend the last few moments of her life petrified in fright, something within her sluggish, hazy mind snapped. Something that, rather than muddying her mind, slowing it down, causing it to be dragged along behind her like a ball and chain in her brain, now seemed to slow everything else down instead. Her thoughts, her aspirations, her sense of self, and even the aching pain in her face all seemed to drift away, slipping to the back of her mind like a reverse tsunami, leaving behind naught but a hyper-awareness that decelerated the entire underwater world around her to a crawl, including that encroaching swarm of sharks. The whole plane now moving as if encased in molasses. With a single tug to the back of her collar, she disrobed, removing her leaf poncho before blowing as much of that gushing noseblood into it as she could. And milliseconds later, in a single bounding leap, she was out of there, launching herself straight up before kicking off that invisible wall, the one she had just become painfully acquainted with, swimming madly to the cover of some nearby foliage and rocks. As her crimson gore-covered garment was swarmed by those huge, bloodthirsty fish, torn to kingdom come, a hodgepodge of shredded, bloody leaves now scattering across the sea floor. While from the relative safety of her hiding place, the elf deftly shaped some kelp leaves and a couple starfish into a bikini top, mermaid style. Then she sprung from her crouched, sheltered position and stretched a hand outward, reaching with grasping fingers for her handy-dandy force-pull dagger, watching expectantly as it came bursting out from the shark that had eaten it in a violent explosion of guts and gore, whizzing straight for the elf's waiting hand, wicking itself clean of the bloody details before safely returning to her grasp. All the while, that freshly slain shark corpse floated belly up into the darkened waters above, followed close behind by the rest of the pack, that bloodthirsty swarm whose members immediately set to work feasting upon their dead brother as they swam up, 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 forever up, and out of sight.
Oh my god, that's pretty gory and fucked up. Good thing this is an audio podcast.
She mused as the passage of time around her returned to its normal speed.
Huh. So this is where the fish tank ends and the glass begins. I gotta get out of here. But how?
She asked to the current, feeling up the barrier with her open palms, quickly coming to realize the answer to her own query.
It's just regular ordinary glass. So maybe something like a rock might break it. Nothing. If only there was some way for me to throw one of those big-ass boulders instead. I bet one of those could do a lot of damage.
She pondered aloud, twiddling her dagger around in her fingers as she spoke.
By George, I've got an idea.
With a single, final, downward thrust, she dug her dagger deep into the bedrock of a particularly dense-looking stone. One that was about twice as large as she was tall. Jammed it in there so tight that she could not remove it, such that no matter how hard she tugged upon its protruding hilt, repositioned her grip, put a leg up for leverage, and tugged again, the thing would not budge.
Perfect.
With 69 bounding steps, she returned to the glass wall, pressed her bare back against it, and began to reach with earnest, grasping fingers. Clenching as hard as she could without bursting an eye vessel. Force pulling upon that enchanted dagger with all her might. Barely containing her excitement as she watched that gigantic boulder budge. Keeping her focus on the blade, she steeled herself and pulled once again, this time with both hands, as the rock impaled upon it was dragged haltingly along the ground. A sharp pricking sensation in her left eye took her aback, but harder still she clenched. Clenched so hard that her other eye went as well, both of them now leaking blood from the exertion. So she wailed in pain, large, angry bubbles pouring from Krystall's gaping maw as her pain cries sharply crossfaded into a blood-curdling howl. One brought about by the sight of that boulder lifting off the seafloor and zooming straight for her. So she lowered into a crouch and took a deep, ecstatic breath before quickly dodge rolling to the side right before impact. Azataz's bedchamber at night. Truly the 70th wonder of Yergsland. A clean, neat, and exceedingly tidy room at the penthouse of the Wizard Tower. Presently, the wizard lies sprawled out on his race car bed, sleeping soundly despite the dire deed he had recently carried out.
Oh my god, what the fuck is that? Oh, for fucking God's sake! That's the second fish tank this season! Huh. No angry mob. So, watching 420 places just happened then?
Hey, asshole!
Ah!
Down here!
You!
The wizard knelt down and plucked the miniaturized elf from the floor.
How did you?
Cut it, quit it, and shit it, you prick! What the frick? I come to you in good faith, thinking you're gonna teach me how to shoot magic for my fingertips and crud. And this is how you treat me? Like a piece of meat for your sharks to enjoy? I almost died in there! I thought we were friends.
I, was just, testing you. Yes, that's it. It was all a test, and you've passed swimmingly. Mind the pun.
I don't believe you.
Wizardry works in mysterious ways, my dear. And sometimes it takes a rather large push to unlock one's fullest potential. Let me ask you, did you not learn something from your experience beneath the briny blue depths of my fish tank?
Well, there was this one thing. A spell, I think.
Ah, wonderful!
But that doesn't matter. You hypnotized me and put me in there against my will. Now unshrink me and give me back my wand.
Ah, very well.
Oh, shit! My dagger. There it is. It's still tiny. Unshrink it now.
I'm sorry, kid, but I'm afraid the unshrink spell has a cooldown time of 84 years.
What?
Perhaps you could attach it to a gold chain for the time being.
84 years.
Oh, pish posh, don't mope, girl. Here's a consolation prize for you. A plain-looking plaid scarf.
A scarf, huh? Does it do anything special?
It makes you run really fucking fast. Goblin Jesus knows you're gonna need it where we're headed next time on the Wizard Scroll.
I'm sorry, was something supposed to happen there, or...
Hold on, sometimes there's a delay on it. Ah, there we go.
Thanks for tuning in to me screaming about wizards for a half hour. If you're still here, odds are that you liked what you just heard and are stoked as heck all for more. Well, fear not, dear listener, because there's gonna be a brand new episode hitting this RSS feed next Saturday morning. So subscribe if you're new, and keep those ear holes puckered and ready to receive that one when it drops. I'd like to take this time right now to give a very special shout-out / congratulations / thanks to my friend Krystall, who recently released a new album called Mollusk Music. He was kind enough to let me use some of his tracks in today's episode. So go check out his Bandcamp right now and spread that mollusky goodness around to all your friends. You can also check out my interview with him over on Wizard Scroll Nights, where we discuss the creative process and other things as well. Anyway, word of mouth is how this show can continue to grow. So share the shit out of it with everyone you know. And until next Saturday, bye.